Rabeh the rabbit lived in a cosy burrow. It was nestled beneath the roots of a big oak tree. The forest was his playground. He loved to explore. He hopped out of his burrow, eager to see what wonders awaited him. As Rabeh approached the riverbank, he heard a faint cry. "Help me, please, someone help me!" Rabeh's ears perked up. He hopped cautiously towards the sound. There, by the water's edge, he saw a small squirrel caught in a tangle of vines. The squirrel struggled to free himself. His eyes were wide with fear. "Please," he cried, "I'm trapped." Rabeh's heart went out to the poor creature. He knew he had to help. "Don't worry," Rabeh said, his voice kind and reassuring. "I'll help you." Rabeh carefully nibbled at the vines, being careful not to hurt the squirrel. Finally, with a snap, the last vine broke free at last. The squirrel tumbled onto the soft moss. He was grateful. "Thank you," he said, his voice shaky. "My name is Sinan. You saved my life." Rabeh smiled. He was happy to have helped. Sinan pointed towards a clearing deeper in the forest. "I was on my way to see the Wise One," he explained. "He guards a magical stone." Rabeh's ears perked up. A magical stone? This adventure was getting more interesting. Together, Rabeh and Sinan hopped through the trees. They soon arrived at the clearing Sinan had described. In the center, a wise-looking bird sat perched on a glowing stone. This must be the Wise One, Rabeh thought. The bird looked at them with bright, knowing eyes, as if it could see into their very souls. "Welcome, travelers," he boomed, his voice deep and resonant, echoing through the dense forest. "I sense a pure heart in you, Rabeh," the bird continued, its gaze unwavering. Rabeh felt a warmth spread through him, a comforting sensation that made him feel safe. He had never met a creature so wise, so full of ancient knowledge and wisdom. "Sinan tells me you wish to make a wish on the magical stone," the Wise One continued. Rabeh nodded, his resolve strengthening. He knew what he had to wish for, a wish that came from the depths of his heart. "I wish for the forest to be safe for all animals," he said, his voice filled with hope and determination. The Wise One nodded slowly, acknowledging the boy's noble intent. "A noble wish," he said, his tone filled with respect. "But the stone's magic comes with a price," he warned, his eyes serious. "To fulfill your wish, you must prove your courage," the Wise One declared. "You must face the Night Beast." Rabeh's heart pounded. The Night Beast? The very name sent shivers down his spine. The Night Beast was a creature of legend, a shadowy figure that haunted the dreams of many. It was said to lurk in the darkest corners of the forest, preying on the fears of all who crossed its path, waiting silently for the perfect moment to strike. Rabeh felt a shiver run down his spine, his heart pounding like a drum in his chest. But he knew he had to be brave. Sinan stepped forward, his eyes filled with determination. "I'll go with you," he said, his voice firm despite his fear. Rabeh smiled gratefully, feeling a surge of courage. It was good to have a friend by his side, someone to share the burden of fear and the hope of survival. Together, they set off into the forest, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and determination, each step echoing their resolve. The forest grew darker as they ventured deeper, the trees closing in around them like silent sentinels. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and unknown dangers, every rustle and creak heightening their senses. Strange shadows danced around them, whispering on the wind, filling their minds with doubt and fear. Rabeh gripped Sinan's paw tightly, drawing strength from his friend's presence, knowing that together they could face whatever lay ahead. They finally reached a clearing bathed in eerie moonlight. In the center, a shadowy figure stirred. The Night Beast. It growled, its eyes glowing like hot coals. Rabeh felt a surge of fear, but he stood his ground. He remembered his wish, his desire to keep the forest safe. Taking a deep breath, Rabeh hopped forward. "We are not afraid of you," he declared, his voice trembling slightly. "We are here to protect our home." As Rabeh spoke, a strange thing happened. The Night Beast's growls softened, its shadowy form seemed to shrink. The moonlight shone brighter, revealing not a fearsome beast but a creature lost and alone. The Night Beast was not evil but simply afraid. Rabeh understood the importance of his mission. He approached the creature slowly, offering words of comfort and reassurance, his voice gentle and soothing. The night beast responded with a low whine, its fear subsiding as it felt the warmth of Rabeh's kindness. The forest around them seemed to sigh with relief, the tension in the air dissipating. The magical stone pulsed with warmth, its light growing brighter as the bond between Rabeh and the night beast strengthened. Rabeh's wish had come true. The forest was safe once more, and his heart swelled with pride and happiness. The night beast, no longer a creature of fear, became their protector, standing tall and vigilant beside Rabeh. Rabeh and Sinan returned to their homes, their hearts filled with joy and gratitude, knowing they had made a difference. The forest celebrated their courage, the trees whispering tales of their bravery to the wind. From that day forward, Rabeh and Sinan continued to have many more adventures together, their bond growing ever stronger. They explored every corner of their now peaceful forest, their friendship growing stronger with each passing day, discovering new wonders and secrets. And so, the tale of their bravery and kindness was passed down through generations of forest creatures, becoming a legend that inspired many.